Hi. Hello. It's me, the local virtual baker, Saltea Kichee. Hi. Hello. Ah, I have made a terrible mistake. Uh, so, for those who may or may not know, I ate food, and when I eat food, I get sleepy. I was thinking like, I feel like I should have myself a real nice snack today. Should treat myself, should try and go buy some food, but lo and behold, I realized, oh yeah, no, that was a bad idea, because I didn't realize what time it was and the time I had to stream, and now it's like, oh no. So, hold on, wait. Yeah, so there's now a terrible situation that is possibly going to happen and transpire from this stream, and I'm gonna hopefully try and avoid it at all costs. But when I eat food, I get sleepy, and when I get sleepy, I can't pay attention, and when I can't pay attention, streaming. She's not streaming anymore, but she was streaming, and she was making okonomiyaki, yakitori, ringurame. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta take a little look-see at this. Okonomiyaki, yakitori. Yeah, it's kind of just like, what is it? Yakitori is pretty much just like a barbecue stick ordeal. Okonomiyaki. Okay, that's oh wow, the okonomiyaki looks really good actually, and the ringo ame. Oh, is that the one? Is that like the crystallized, not crystallized, but the fruit that's like the fruit that's like what's the word? The fruit that's like caramelized and like sugar and whatnot. I think it is. Hold on, wait. I gotta bring out the smart board for this one because I think it actually looks. I think this is something worth commemorating. So proud of her. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. It's so pretty. The bonito flakes is a little heavy, but I imagine that's personal preference. But wow, look at all this. She did so good. Wow, I'm so proud of her. She's gonna become a great cook one day. I know it. She's no longer she's no longer a girl failure in my head. She did cook. Holy hell. Oh my god. I don't think she's eaten mold just yet, but like I think she is now definitely like the better 10 percentile of VTubers that can cook. So I'm proud of her. Yes. Okay, well, I'm continuing to watch the rest of the stream. The apple Oh. To be fair, there is a reason why they use strawberries and not apples, because biting into an apple is quite big. Biting into a strawberry, for instance, is what is usually commonly done, is a lot smaller. Should have done it in a sliced form. But it looks so cute. Wow. Good for her. So anyways, how are y'all doing today? I know the thumbnail on YouTube side is deceptively almost like that we're going to go big today. And honestly, not sure. I'm not sure if I am going big today. I'm thinking I might not want to bake today just because I don't really feel like it. Yeah, in a crazy turn of events, I am just very much not in the mood to bake right now. If anything, I do want to actually make some sourdough because I haven't made sourdough in quite some time, and I need to make some sourdough for some people that I'm going to be seeing fairly soon. I need to make at least like 2, maybe 3 loaves of sourdough. I need to take one. I want to make 1 loaf of sourdough for myself. I need to make 2 loaves of sourdoughs for the people I'm going to be harassing. And that's really it. That, and also I just haven't made sourdough in a long time. A long time is relative for me because if I haven't made a bread in like within 5 days, I consider that a long time. I am freaking out mentally. I'm glorping crazily, but creaming. I'm going crazy. Sourdough is like my lifeblood, my lifestyle. If I can't bake a sourdough, if I can't bake my weekly sourdough, I'm going to cry and go insane. But also, to be fair, I have been doing a lot, the past few, well, I guess the past while. So like last week, well, actually, no. I guess last week, this week, I've been kind of just working through it. I've just been, my job's been pounding away at me. And then the week prior, I went to Atlantic City. Did I tell you guys about Atlantic City yet? Yeah, I just remembered about this. Wait, have I talked to you guys about Atlantic City? I went to Atlantic City over the weekend, like a week or two ago. So I gotta tell you guys about that. Did you just say I'm not in the mood to bake right now? I'll make some sourdough. Yeah, exactly. I'm not in the mood to make bread right now, so I'm gonna make some sourdough because I need to make some sourdough. Usually, if I'm not in the mood to make bread, I'm mentally fatigued, and the best way to break that fatigue of baking is to make more bread. But not bread, but sourdough, because sourdough is like a special bread. It's bread that I can't get tired of. I baked my weekly sourdough yesterday and have already eaten it all. You know, something I've realized recently is that my appetite is a lot less than it normally would be. Like, I would basically be able to crush a burger and fries and basically what I ordered today, because I ordered burger and fries, and then it's like, wait, that's too much food. I can't eat this all. And now it's like, it's too much. I don't know why I paused there, but yes. Anyways. I need to actually write this down. Hold on, wait, before we get started. Okay, there we go. So today, even though that the thing, Erasan, hello there. Congratulations, dear sir. You have gotten the first place. Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. We need to take a second here. We need to give you the funny hat. Oh wait, this is your first time getting the funny hat. Congratulations. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a thing here. I need to get you into your funny hat, dear sir.
Fred.
Ow! Why'd you do that to me? I'm going to give you a funny hat, and this is how you repay me? Fucked up, man. I don't even know if it registered. Here, wait. Let me just make sure it did. Okay, well that's a bike, but same difference. Sorry, I just realized one of my programs didn't decide to load. Ugh, jeez. But yes, today is a stream of all time. Hi there. Today is definitely a stream of all time. Apparently, from what I found out, that today is apparently my affiliate anniversary. The past few times I have missed it on very, very easy occasion because I'm just not very good with I'm not very good with these ordeals of what is it called? What the hell is it? What the hell is it? Anniversaries. I'm not very good at that. I barely sometimes remember my birthday, and it's more or less I remember my birthday because people just tell me like, oh yeah, hey Salty, happy birthday. And it's like, oh yeah, that's a thing, ain't it? That's happening soon, ain't it? But that is not the point. The point here is that I need to give Mr. Arison his funny little hat real quick. Of which I am working towards as we speak, and he is going to get his funny hat. Bloop. Aaron Sun. There we go. Do. Boom. Ba. And there we go. He gets the cool little hat. Congratulations, sir. You're number 1. Alright. So. I think I'm more or less just gonna talk out loud here. Just do some chatting, if you will, you know? Maybe some conversating, some talking. Some talking, if you will. I'm already getting bored of myself talking. I think we're gonna play a game now. Now I need to breathe. I've heard a thing of like, oh yeah, if you're tired, if you yawn a lot, one, you could be tired, but also it could be meaning a lacking of brain formula in the regards of the needing of hydration. So, you know, maybe I'm perhaps lacking the means of personal oxygen storage. So, you know... Okay, anyways, sorry, I'm just looking at... Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm looking at Twitter again, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I do this so often, I'm so sorry. But... If anything, I thought a nice thing for today. I am going to just talk about bread. And I want to talk... Oh, wait, actually, I got some fun stuff I would like to talk about. I just remembered. Because there are some VTuber breads I am going to be working on in the very near future. And I would like to talk to them about you. I would like to talk about them to you lot. Because they are very, very funny. One of them is actually very dangerous to make, but I am willing to put my hand out there to do it because it's really funny. Or at least it seems very thematic, and I'm excited to do it because I have no idea what it's going to turn into. So, that being said, let's talk about the experimental breads that I've already made into this thing. So, I forgot to mention, and I have to write down and double check the recipes, but I have finally publicized publicized. I don't know why I was playing sh, and so it says s. But I finally publicized 2 bread recipes that included sourdough. So I have made a milk bread sourdough, and I have made a brioche sourdough, and they both turned out very nice and lovely and this and that. So they are all for you, for your own discretion of use. Excuse me. But, unfortunately, I haven't really been doing many VTuber breads, actually. And also, I had to write down stuff. I have not written anything other than skippity rizzed. Yeah. I need to work a little. I kind of need to work a little bit on that. Oopsie daisy. I haven't done much. I've been slacking, but also I've been losing focus. Okay, I got important things to think about. Like, okay, Pokemon. How do I make a cool Steelix team that isn't just Wolfies? Because like on paper, but anyways. And also, how do I make an Aldino team with making that work? I've been busy, okay? I've been busy doing other things that are just stupid. So, yes. It's okay. The wording has not been working for me this week either. Yeah, spin to win. Oh my god. Hold on, wait. Let me see if I got that still. I forgot that's a thing. I forgot that's a thing I have, but that definitely is something I know I have. Just give me a sec as I try to as I just make noises out of my mouth, creating vibravo, making words come out my mouth. Yes. Hold on. Is this it? Oh, I think this is it. But there are definitely things I need to take off. But I will be fair though. I will show you what used to be on the wheel, but some of this stuff is unfortunately now very outdated. Speaking Korean for 1 minute, I can't speak Korean for the life of me. So unless you want to hear me not say anything for a minute, we're not doing that anymore. Bush is currently not present, so we will just keep that out. I don't have olive oil. I have gochugaru. Chug whatever's in my water bottle. I honestly rather would kill myself. Oh yeah, the enable of 20 breads for 30 seconds, and I make it dirt cheap too, so and you can redeem it constantly over and over again. That's funny. That's a good one. Hold on. Let me make sure that I check something else because I made another wheel, but I'm not sure. 50 squad, salt, draw the chatter, female toggle, put a rest of stream, gift a sub. Okay, actually, wait, those are good. Those two are good. Alright, so you know what? Let's talk about that real quick. Let's make some new little things here. First one, gift the redeemer a sub. That is a good one. What was the other one I said? I forgot. That I literally just said out loud and immediately forgot. What was the one? I forgot. Okay, well it doesn't matter. Let's think of some fun ones. Let's think of some. Oh wait, I don't want to speak Korean. You can't make me. I don't have olive oil. Shot of hot sauce. I don't want to do that because we all have a teaspoon of gochugaru, and that works. So yeah, that's pretty much that, but it's not sauce, it's dry, which is debatably worse. So yes. Oh yeah, female toggle for the rest of stream. That was the other one. Gochugaru. Yeah, I love gochugaru. I'm not sure like having it just straight up. It's just kind of unpleasant. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do this one because I think this would just be really funny in the midst of like doing like some sort of gaming collab stream. Someone redeems this. I gotta just stop everything. This is a baking stream now. That would be funny. Bush is currently not present, so unfortunately we cannot do that one. Hold on. Let me just make sure I save this because I would hate to lose all these wonderful options we have at our hand here. All right. Well, at least it's nothing bad. Fair. Tastes good with other stuff though. Oh, you know what's something I really love with gochugaru? Using it for? I love putting it on popcorn. That's really good. I love a bit of popcorn, a little extra salt because I'm a salty bastard. And yeah. It's really good. It's really tasty. Sorry, I had to take my shirt off. It's getting hot in here. I don't know why. I love wearing like multiple shirts at a time. I'm just a weird person. I'm pretty sure this just goes hand in hand because I'm a cook. I love cooking. And we tend to wear another shirt under our chef whites because we're not degenerates. We're not gonna be just completely naked under our chef whites. Or at least I don't think we would. I don't know. Maybe that's normal. I'm not sure. But I know for my case, what is it? I don't know. I like wearing a white shirt under my coat, so I always have something under my under my, I guess, my clothes. I always wear. So at the end of the day, I tend to just wear like 3 shirts. It's funny. I don't know. I haven't tried that. That's freaking genius. Yeah, it's really good. Because, you know, gochugaru works really nice with things that are nice and rich, like buttery and stuff like that. So it works really good with popcorn. It's really good. Also, it might be weird, but hear me out. Mixing it with butter and then using that butter for like bread is also good, but that's not the hear me out thing. I just thought about that. That's really good that I've done, but I also kind of low-key like it with ice cream. I know. It's weird, but it's actually fairly good. Gochugaru and ice cream. Now, I will say, if you tried gochujang, which is the paste, and putting that on ice cream, not so pleasant. Not so good. It's a textural mess, but yeah. Anyways, I'm stalling too much. Let's put one more thing on this thing, yes? End stream or spin again with 2 times the punishment. That's a good one. Alright. Oh yeah, oh wait. Do an Uma Moose. Uma Musume run real quick, lol. This is supposed to be like a punishment wheel, but nah, this is just like, this is my ADHD wheel. This is my wheel of like, hey, you know what? You gotta do something else now. Okay. Anyways, let's actually spin the wheel now. Woo 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 woo. Spin. Woo 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 woo. Alright. I suppose you have earned yourself a nice little doodle. Good thing you are a VTuber, because this definitely does make it easier for me. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on. Now, keep in mind, when I say that this is gonna be a simple doodle, it is the name on the tin. It is going to be the most simplest of simplest doodles. It is gonna be like 5 seconds at most. No, okay, not at most, at least. But then at most, it's gonna be like, I don't know. It's gonna be something, I'll say that much. Anyways, though I will say, if I can't find any reference of you, yeah. If I can't find any reference of you, I'm not drawing you. Simply said. Media, scrolling down. I can't find you. I know you were... if I recall correctly, you were just like a Grim Reaper. But I'm not sure if you have anything specific. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go to your twitch.com. I'm gonna go to your twitch.com. That's how we're gonna cyberbully you now. We're gonna go to twitch.com. Hooray, we met at Offkai in line. Yeah, no, I remember, but it's like, I don't remember your, what is it? I don't remember your character. And also, that was a long time ago. I'm not sure if you know, but I will let you know, and I'm pretty sure chat will love to let you know. My memory is one of a rock. I have a really bad memory. I wish that was just a funny excuse or something I can say to be quirky, but no, my memory is really bad. It's like pathetically horrible. It's pathetically funny of how badly good it is, how funnily bad it is. Okay, you're just the Grim Reaper. Good. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna take this out. I got 70 years old. You can put the plug thing in. Alright, there we go. I did it. Yippee. Uh-oh, my drawing tablet has decided to take my freedom away. Is constricting me. It's time. Okay, there we go. We're good. No, I don't need to be dramatic anymore. Yes. Alright. So I'm gonna just draw you. We're gonna do a silly little doodle here. I just thought of an amazing doodle in mind. Cause I think it'd just be really funny. I just gotta remember how to draw, because I actually, the funny thing is, I actually haven't drawn in so long. I think the most recent drawing I've done was actually on Twitter, but it was like a shitty, it was intentionally bad, because, I was, trying to do a post to, like, see if anyone wants to collab with me and whatnot. I think I got some people, so I gotta start messaging some people. But unfortunately, I'm also just very busy recently because it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. Give me a sec here. I've been busy with plans and stuff and such. I just been a busy guy. I'm sorry to tell you. So, yeah, I've just been a very busy guy. Busy guy, planning silly things, doing fun stuff and things, don't you know? I could be streaming, yes, but you know what you know what else I could be doing? Making bread, getting bread, etc. I do have to make actually, you know what? Something I really gotta check. I gotta check my binder. My binder I got at Offkai. I'm pretty sure I didn't talk about it that much, but I got a binder when I went to Offkai. And when I went to Offkai, I asked some VTubers if they wanted to be turned into bread. A lot of VTubers surprisingly did actually agree to my terms of service, and they definitely want to be bread. So I'm going to be making some of them into bread, but unfortunately, I have my priorities. I gotta finish what I have on my list here, and then I'll get to that eventually. But unfortunately for that too, I have a very big list that also decides to somehow grow randomly whenever it likes, so yeah. I hope I get to be garlic bread one day. Well, so there is a funny ingredient that okay, so usually when I make breads, I usually have a theme. If they are a very Japanese adjacent VTuber, they are most likely going to be a milk bread base. If they tend to be a flatter VTuber, you'll just take what I say with that in mind. If they tend to be a flat VTuber, then I will tend to try and gravitate to making them into like a flatbread because I think that's funny. There's themes. There's like themes and like, oh, if they're flatbread. If there's some sort of Asian, then I go into the Asian culture and look for bread like that. If they're like here, we'll get something more interesting. If there's something like an electric-based VTuber, for instance, I'm gonna go with something citrusy or something with like sourness because I associate sourness with electricity. Well, tartness with electricity. Why? I don't know. It's just how it is. So I have recently I found out and actually procured a very dangerous ingredient on paper because if eaten the incorrect manner in the incorrect way, it could get you sick. It could theoretically kill you, and it is very famously known to waking up the dead. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is an ingredient, a very old-fashioned baking ingredient called ammonia bicarbonate. If you know anything about ammonia, it's an extremely pungent, very smelly, strong. It's smelling salts. It's essentially smelling salts, essentially, to really sum it up. But since I found that out, though, I found this out recently that you can't, there is, first of all, a thing called ammonium, what is it? The ingredient, the ammonium bicarbonate, which is essentially baking soda in a roundabout way, or called baker's ammonia. But the funny thing is that ammonia does actually become safe to consume at a does become safe to consume, but you just have to be careful with it. Well, with the amount you put in, and you gotta bake it long enough, and this and that. And apparently, now come to me. It actually does give bread a very unique texture that I'm very intrigued by. So I want to find all this out the moment as soon as possible, because I think baking with unique ingredients is fun. I think it is cool. It is something I want to do. And also, just for me as a very curious baker, I like doing stupid shit like this because I get to learn something. And that's kind of the beauty of also being the kind of creature that I am as well, because I get to figure out and do stupid shit, not because like okay, to say simply, if I was a normal creature, I would not be willingly seeking this stuff out. I would just be kind of like what is it? I would just kind of be normaler, I guess. I would not be seeking out these uniquely weird ingredients to make into bread or these other sort of things. Like, what is it? The blue algae thing. I would never even know about that if I wasn't a baker and all that. So, if I wasn't doing this stupid schnuff. But everything is really funny because I get to do stupid shit and it's like, oh, it's fun because I'm also learning about this stupid shit as well. So, yes. And I say stupid shit in a loving way, because although it is what one would say stupid shit, it is also very fun stupid shit, because I love doing stupid shit. It is my bread and butter, if you will. And also just doing some of the stupid shit is also kind of useful. Kind of. There are some things where it's like, okay, I didn't really need to do this, but it was fun to learn anyways. Sorry, I'm just coloring this bad boy in at this point. Mr. 3D glasses guy with the Grim Reaper scythe and stuff like that. He is. We have the Grim Reaper at home. The Grim Reaper at home. I guess this. There we go. That will do. That will do, pig. That will do. There we go. I'm going to post this in my Discord because I don't really feel like adding people. I'm sorry. You're gonna go to my Discord server if you want to download the PNG that you redeemed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go to the Discord and then leave it immediately, because I do not blame you if that is the case to be the case to be at hand to happen at yes. Anyways, the guy goes in and the guy goes out. Oh, someone actually posted in Teto's shrine. Okay. That's funny. That's a fun. I like that. That was silly. I like that. Hold on, I'm just doing a little dilly-dallying. I'm just doing a bit of searching, a bit of looking. Ah. Why did I read that? That was so, I hate that. That was so stupid. Okay. Fun fact. Sour is actually sour is actually taste receptors detecting hydrogen ions. So you could say that it is related to electricity. Huh, well, that just furthers my resolve when it comes to electric-based VTubers and using citrus. So, good. Salted or unsalted? What do you mean, salted or unsalted? You said that's your bread and butter. Oh! Unsalted butter, because then you can put salt on top. And I also... I'm not... This is a very... Okay, so, in my house, in my home, in my place of residence, my parents get... Well, not my parents, but people get really mad at me when I give them butter and I give them bread. Because I don't have salted butter. Now, there's good reason why I don't have salted butter, though. Because salted butter actually does put a huge impact in your baking. Because that's extra salt. And I'm too lazy to take that all into account. So yeah, I just get unsalted butter because it's easier. And then worse comes worse, if you want salt, you just sprinkle it on top. You know? The Discord invite tried to create a brand new Discord. That shouldn't be the case. It should just lead you to the Discord. No, I think you might just have a... I think it might have been just a little... It might be a little shoddy for you. All you have to do is just click it. I clicked on it, and it does lead you to the thing to join and this and that and blah 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 blah. So... yeah. Sorry, there's a VTuber sibling. There's a lot of VTuber siblings online today, and I'm just like perusing my choices, you know, just looking around. Alright, anyways. Discord invite. Try to create a brand new Discord. Yeah, no, you should just be able to join by just clicking it. I don't feel like making another account to find out, but I'm presuming that it should be fine. You just gotta not click it. You just gotta wait and stare at it and then click it. Give it a sec. Okay. What was I doing today? Oh, yes. Okay, VTuber breads. So, to my ideas, where is it? Okay, errors. So there's a VTuber I know, or not know, but I like, that I know of. And I've actually known this VTuber for I don't know them personally, I just know of them. I hate words. I hate saying things like I know this VTuber because I don't know this VTuber. It makes me feel like I'm being very parasocial. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense because like I don't like saying, oh yeah, I know this VTuber, and it's like, oh, you know that VTuber, and then my greatest anxiety is like, what if this VTuber hates me? What if this VTuber sees this one little tidbit of the stream and goes like, well, I don't know who the hell this guy is. What the fuck is wrong with him? It's like, no, I don't know you personally. I just know of you. But it's easier to say I know this VTuber than saying I know of this VTuber, because it's easier to say I know this VTuber than saying I know of this VTuber. Okay, now I'm glad I'm fully explained myself. I'm gonna clip that and put that on my shorts channel and somehow pin it. Don't I love farming. Anyways. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink some water. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff that I really want to work on, but I've also recently came into fruition of a realization of something that I have just realized. With all of these breads, I have not made a normal bread recipe, if that makes sense. Like, yes, all of these breads I have made are in fact bread. But what I mean about that, about like, oh, they're not like real bread in my head, I don't like it. I don't like I don't like having bread with an inclusion of sugar, because I think sugar ruins bread low-key. But if you notice, a lot of these breads do have some sort of additive sweetener. Now, it's not a bad thing necessarily, because a lot of things make sense to why you would have sugar in this, why you would have sugar in that. Brioche breads tend to be more on the dessert side. They tend to be a little bit more sweet. They need that little bit to take it that extra mile. Shokupan and milk breads are also in that same regard, so they also need that sugar to take an extra mile as well. Apparently, patonette does need sugar from the recipes I've been finding, but then there's like the Oh wait, no, this one. Well, the apple is sweet, I guess, but it's not additive sugar, so it's fine. I mean, this is just literally sugar. Sprinkles is literally just sugar. Panda, this has honey, so that's sugar. But as you can see, a lot of the VTuber breads have sugar in it. And yes, it is still bread. But I have kind of almost lost my focus. Because, like, bread is something that is just flour, water, salt, and yeast. I don't know how to explain it. But I've been recently just been eating a lot of bread. And I've realized that a lot of this bread is weirdly sweet. And it's like, it's good, but it's like, why is it sweet? It doesn't need to be sweet. Like, I was making bagels one day, and I should probably post a picture of them. I did take some pictures before they were all eaten. But, I'm trying to work on bagels again, because I forgot how to make bagels. It's been such a long time, I have completely forgotten how to make bagels, so I'm back on the bagel trip now. I'm trying to make bagels now. But I accidentally added too much honey into the water, because I like doing a honey water ordeal. And it's like, no. It tastes good, don't get me wrong, but a bagel is not supposed to be this sweet. And it made me moderately upset. So much so that I kind of want to take the sugar out of this recipe, period. But at the same time, it's like, kind of does need it, which I hate to say out loud. So I might need to do a test run with this recipe where I just have no sugar and whipped sugar. So yes, but I'm very upset in myself. I'm being the average American baker, adding sugar to everything, and I want to minimize the amount of sugar because I'm also trying to be healthy. I've been trying to omit sugar from my diet, or at least granulated sugar. Honey, apples, sweet stuff like fruits are okay. That's natural-ish. But granulated sugar, I'm trying to move away from because I've also found out it makes me break out, and so I gotta try and make myself at least somewhat presentable. So, meh. Anyways, I don't know, what was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, I guess I want to talk about VTuber breads and just talk about them, and maybe if I really feel like it, I might bake one today. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually gonna be doing any baking today. That being said, I am probably gonna go make some sourdough, but we'll see down the line, because I need to make sourdough. I want to make sourdough. I like sourdough. And I need to make sourdough for some people I'm going to go invade. I'm going to go invade a state and harass 2 people. At most 2 people, at least 1. So yes. Anyways. There is a lot of VTuber breads I want to work on. This one, Cherubies, I might have to put on hold because it is becoming very difficult. Happy Twitch anniversary, Salt. Thank you, Lung. So, what is it? Cherubies is becoming very, very difficult to make. In the sense of, like, I'm happy with it, but I'm not happy with it, you know? I just don't know what to do with it. I don't know, I'm still trying to work on it, so I really gotta put some more emphasis on her. And I want to just move on from it, because then I can start working on more VTuber breads. So, and I don't know, just more... For lack of a better word, I want to start working on some more interesting recipes that I've been thinking up, and they're really weird, and I want to do them because they're weird. So, anyways, on top of those weird things, I want to make babka. I have never made babka before, but also using a dark rye brioche base sounds phenomenal. It sounds really fun and really interesting, but I don't know how that's gonna work exactly. I have to probably do some cross examination with other recipes of rye brioches. Of course, I'm gonna be stubborn and still try and make my own brioche because I'm still making my own recipe because I'm stubborn like that. But I do gotta do some research on that. But the thing about making babka is that it's not necessarily hard. Well, the dough isn't necessarily hard. It's the way that it's cut that makes it difficult. And I would like to do that. It would be fun. Neko Mickey's is a bread that I'm working on that is also not what I'm expecting it to be. It has been giving very mixed results in ways that I cannot fathom. Most importantly, the biggest thing that is kind of making me very annoyed is that it's very sour. It's pungently sour. And I guess that's just because I've never had, what is it? I've never had pink lemonade before, but is it supposed to be that tart? Is it supposed to be that sour? I don't know. I'm asking these questions because I don't know. No. So yeah, well, I'm trying to chess. I'm trying to play chess right now. I'm trying to check some of these bread recipes. And also if I have any bread. If I am bread, I'm not bread. I'm the baker. Yeah. So this is interestingly difficult because I don't know if I like this recipe, and I also don't know how I feel about it makes me very indifferent because whenever I taste a bread and it's like this artificial sour flavor, it makes me pissed off. It makes me genuinely angry because it reminds me of the shitty store-bought bread that you can find in the supermarkets that is labeled sourdough, but it's not sourdough. It's wet bread mixed with citric acid, and it's not sourdough. Just because you make it sour doesn't mean it's sourdough, and it makes me so pissed off. So, yeah, I don't want to do it because it makes me think of that. But also, I kind of thought about making the red velvet, which is also an issue too. The red velvet makes it an issue as well because I was trying to look more into red velvet. Like, oh, why is it called red velvet? Why is it red? Well, I know why it's red because of a chemical reaction between the acid and cocoa powder, but it's not really prevalent that much anymore. And even back then, that chocolate wasn't as red as we expected to be. We had the food dye to make it more red, but there was a slight chemical reaction that made it look more crimson than red. But I digress. The main thing you need to know is that it is essentially a chocolate cake, but with red food coloring. So, doing a red velvet pink lemonade... I was gonna use a cat... I don't have a cat tin. I thought I did, but I don't. Doing a red velvet pink lemonade bread, it doesn't work because I don't want to use dyes. I really don't want to use dye. In my bread, I really don't want to use dye unless it's like... Unless it really makes sense. This is an instance, I will say, red velvet, you kind of expect the R40, you know? You expect R40 in your red velvet cakes, and I love red velvet cake. But for bread, it just makes me kind of sad, and I don't want to. And also, I found out that the velvet in red velvet is more or less, it refers to the texture of the cake. But I can do that. I can make a red velvet, quote-unquote, bread by making it into a brioche base. Because brioche tends to have that nice, velvety, soft texture. So you could still technically call it velvet. But yeah, I don't know. I think I definitely need to go back to brainstorming on this one. Yomi, Yomi, Yomi. So, I have made a banana bread. I've made a banana bread base for her, and I want to make it into like a stuffed bun. But I want to make it into a custard bun. The only issue is, I don't know what to fill it with. Like, the funny thing is, I have a very good base. I have a great base for a banana bread I made for her. But the issue now is, I don't know what to fill it with. For those that may need a refresher to know who this VTuber of question is, I'm going to steal a picture of them real quick. Do I have a picture of him? Trying to find it. You know what? I think I should definitely make a post on Twitter saying like, hey, what do you want to be filled with? I guess. But yeah, for those that may or may not be in the loop, this is Yomi. This is her. She's a tiefling. Yeah, blue tiefling scientist. She's this thing, this creature. Actually, she blushes purple. Her mouth, I guess, like her flesh inside and whatnot is purple. Isn't she old? She's a hag, right? Cause I'm thinking about it now. I'm just like letting it linger in my brain a little bit. But what if I did a banana custard bun with a black currant filling? Eh? I think that'd be kind of nice. Or a grape jam, an orange currant filling, doing like a 35? Yeah, okay, that's like hag status, kinda. 35? Yeah, that's hag status in a way. New phone, who this and what is going on here? I'm making a VTuber into bread, but I'm trying to think of like, oh, what am I going to make this VTuber into a bread into, I guess. Yeah, so a custard banana bun with a purple filling? What do I want to fill the bun with? That's the thing I'm trying to think of now. Nah. That's auntie. 35 is uncle auntie. Okay, well, she's an auntie. So I think of black currants when I think of... So it's black currants, not prunes. So you could argue that currants are kind of in the bridge in between adult and then senile. Yeah, like, can we say that? Yeah? I think so. Oh. Okay, you know what? I always forget. Yeah, scrolling down on Twitter on stream is definitely not a great idea. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna just focus on this one for now. Just because the wrapper has wrinkles doesn't mean the candy ain't sweeter. Remember this. Oh yeah, no, I 100% do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I love raisins, sometimes more than the fruits, and also it's also because they last longer too. And I'm a cheap bitch, and sometimes I just want to save that extra penny, so it's like, oh, I love grapes. But there's a whole thing of raisins right there at an eighth of the price. Like, dude, let's talk about that real quick. Hold on. Have you ever looked in the aisles and looked at how expensive grapes are? Like, a bag of grapes, it's like sometimes $12. But then you get raisins, the little guys, you get a little pack of raisins, it's like, oh, it's like $2 or like $1. It's like, whoa, what the hell is this? What the hell is this bullshit? It's not as satisfying to eat a raisin versus a grape, but a raisin does taste good. So, anyways, I don't know what to fill it with though. I don't know what to fill her with. I don't know what to fill her bread with. She's purple and blue and white. So... Ooh, wait. Okay, I'm thinking about it now. I would like to make a banana, an almond banana bun with... Yeah, okay, so do you lot know? Hold up, it's not called being cheap, it's called being financially intelligent. I like how you think, sir! Or madam, whatever you'd like to go by. Blueberries? I don't want to do blueberries. Hold on, I'm trying to remember what this... Okay, so there's a croissant, right? And I don't remember what the croissant is called. But you know, like, the croissant with almonds on top? I kind of want to do something that is fairly like that. I don't know what they... I don't... I can't remember what they do. I don't know... What's it called? When they put the almonds on top of a croissant. It's not... Because it's not simply just an almond croissant, right? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do it as that. Because, okay, so here's what I'm thinking, alright? Here, wait, we're gonna pull up some stock images here, okay? Just give me a sec, I gotta get some stock images here, okay. And I'm also gonna have to remove this, okay? Okay, so... Bam! We got sliced almonds, right? And, okay, we got this. This is like a red bean bun, alright? Okay, so hear me out. It's a red bean bun, yes. But when I think of the color blue, I think of a few things. I think of almonds for some reason. I think of vanilla. And I think the vanilla is because of, the blue, Tootsie Roll recipe. The Tootsie Roll recipe. The blue Tootsie Rolls. Because that's what the flavor is. I think it's vanilla. And I also think of Almond Joys. And those are in a blue wrapper. So, like, let's say that I make the bun banana, because I think she likes bananas, and then put almonds on top, but not like this, because that's a little bit too much. It's a bit too much. So I'm thinking that on paper, it's gonna look like this, but in how I'm going to try and execute it, I kind of want it just sprinkled across, like how they would do it for like the almond croissants. So the topping on side is almond slivers, is sliced almonds, and then it has the nice, lovely banana bread on the outside. But then now, what we have to now figure out, or what I gotta figure out at least, what do I want to fill it with? A part of me wants to just kind of make it come full circle, because the almond represents the blue. The banana represents what she likes, and also it's kind of white, and that's the other part of the palette. So now the next thing to do, a part of the palette, is to come full circle and make something purple, because that's also or orange. I could just do like, I don't want to go buy it, but orange blossom water would be fun. And then putting a touch of that into... Oh, man, that's a good idea now. And I don't want to go spend money. I already have ammonia, I got charcoal. And I'm only gonna use it for this one recipe unless I find a VTuber that's like Indian and then they have like or some sort of flower motif. But the thing is, that's gonna be so hard to find, and I don't think there's even any VTubers that I know of that's very flower adjacent. No, there aren't very many flower adjacent VTubers, which is kind of a crime. I'm kind of upset that now just speaking about that out loud, I'm surprised there is no florist VTuber that I know of. Wait, there is one that I know of, but I still don't know of them enough to make them into bread. Anyways, I would like to put in orange blossom water so that we get the full palette come full circle. The white, because bananas are white on the inside, and also she likes bananas. The blue is being represented by the almonds, and also I'm probably gonna end up putting a touch of vanilla in the custard anyways, because this is a low-key dessert at this point. But now we have to take into account, hold on, wait, I'm just gonna really quickly move the smartboard and scroll down to see how I can find a full body of them. Hold on, we're gonna find it, I'm gonna find it. We aren't doing anything, it's a me ordeal, not we, it's a me, not we ordeal. Here it is. Yeah, it was a good idea to not show anything. So anyways, this one, yeah, you can see the majority of her palette is purple, pink, and then purplish pink, orange, blue, and white. Very strong palette. Very, very robust palette. So, an almond stuff on the top, then the banana bun on the banana bun as the base, but then it needs the filling. And I don't want to say I want to do grape, because grapes are not purple. Even the purple grapes aren't purple. And then also cooking grapes is just kind of cursed in my head, which I gotta say is also kind of weird. Think about this real quick, alright? I'm gonna put a little brainworm in your guys' head, alright? I'm gonna give you a little virus here to think about. So do you think about how, there's the blueberry pies, there's your pecan pies, your lemon pies, and all those kind of pies. But then when you think of berry, you think of your very standard berries. You think of your blueberries, you think of your strawberries, you think of grapes, I guess, technically. But the two of those fruits, the grapes and the strawberries, I'm not sure about you, maybe I'm out of the loop, but I'm also would like to keep you in mind, I work in a place where they bake and do all this stuff a lot, and cook, and all this stuff. But I have never really, it never really crossed my mind until I was kind of thinking one day of there aren't many pastries in the world. There aren't many strawberry pies. There are no grape pies. And then this came to me during a class when we were learning about pies. Like, we got our cherry pies, we got our blueberry pies, we got our apple pies, we have our lemon meringue pies, we have just cheesecake. Yes, cheesecake is a pie, fight me. But you don't hear anything about grapes. You don't hear anything about strawberries. And I get it, because they have a lot of water. But then you talk about blueberries, and then it's like, wait, what about that? And then you talk about literal custard, which is pretty liquidy as is. And it's like, wait, why don't we make strawberry pies? Why don't we make grape pies? So yeah, anyways, that's the thing I want to infuse into your guys' brain for now. You guys can think about that now. If she's mostly white, blue, and purple, make the filling uba. Oh, wait, no, that's a great idea. Because I also have some... Ooh, wait, that's a great idea, actually. For the purple, and mix some in hollow. Is it hollow or hala? Because I know that definitely sounds familiar. But I remember as hala. Or maybe it's something completely different. Nope, it's... I don't know what this is. Holo. Hi, Shy Base. Oh my god. Hello food. Oh, yes. It's like boba, but not boba. Then what the hell am I thinking of? Hala hala. Oh, I'm thinking of halal. I'm not thinking of hala hala holo holo. I'm thinking of halal. I'm so fucking smart. And coconut shavings though. Hala hala. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm American. I myself am a banana. I'm Asian, but oh my god, am I not Asian? Ay, but I would like to do that. That does sound fun. But I don't want to make Holo Holo, and I also don't feel like buying it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm 100% I really don't want to make... I'm just gonna be straight, which is really hard for me to be, but I don't feel like buying any more ingredients. I've already bought a lot of random ass ingredients, and I don't feel like buying more. But maybe I'll shelf the idea. But still, I want to fill it with something, and honestly, ube sounds good, but I don't know if she's Asian. I'm not sure if that sounds racist. But along with what I've said already earlier today, I like to stay on theme with my breads, and I like to have that. I want to make sure I'm consistent too, unless like shit hits the fan and it's like, oh well, this is the only way to represent this VTuber. I do like to reserve ube and stuff like that for specifically VTubers that might be Filipino. So yes, unfortunately, I might have to not shelve. I'm gonna shelve the idea, but I'll put like ube. Yeah, we're gonna put on. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Almond banana bun with ube filling. Ube. WX LMNOPQRSTUB. Okay. Sorry, I had to remember my alphabet because I always forget. You can skip it and just mix in the uba with the coconut shavings. I don't think I want to add coconut shavings because that would be a weird texture. And you already have the almonds on top, and they're gonna be kind of chalky as is. Not chalky, but like there's gonna be, you know, that gunk when you eat almonds and they kind of gunks in your mouth and like that. So I don't also want to add that texture along with the shavings because I don't think that would really complement too well. And that we already have a lot of flavors going with each other that I would think it wouldn't be good. And I'm also very biased towards all this stuff because I'm also just not a huge fan of coconut. I do have coconut, but I also once more like to keep that more on the tropical side, you know? I want to keep that for more tropical based flavors and stuff like that. But she's not tropical. If anything, I think of like medieval. I think of science and stuff like that. Which I did try to initially try and make this completely different. I wanted to make a homemade food coloring, but that is too much work and I couldn't make it work. In fact, it made it, instead of blue, it made it green. So I'm not doing that again. You can use blackberries for the purple. Yeah, I was thinking about doing like not raspberries, blackberries, like black raspberries. Blackberry, the BlackBerry iPhone, I think. The black, yes, that berry that the berry that we're thinking of, the berry that we're both sharing the thought of, that one, yes, that one. I don't know. Let me see. I want to see if there are any chemical reactions that make things purple. Is there a chemical reaction that makes food purple? Anthocyanins. Cyanins. Theanins. I don't know what that means. Protein plus sugar equals plus heat equals bread and steak. That's the Maillard. That's Maillards. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Eggplant, no. Red cabbage, no. Blueberries, no. Red onion, no. Blackberries, maybe. I do wish I could add some sort of sciencey element to this because there's science tiefling, so I would like to add it, but unfortunately, there's very minimal things that are purple. Plums, perilla leaves, no. Purple cauliflower, Plums would be funny. Oh, you know what'd be funny? If I do make it like grapes now, but as she gets older, like the VTuber herself gets older, I change it into a plum custard. That would be really funny. But I'm not gonna do that because that's kind of mean for now. But I think the best, well, not plum, figs. Plums and figs, they go hand in hand. You can also use a purple sweet potato. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm probably going, but there's an there's a lot of issues. As I have a lot of issues. I have a lot of problems. But aside from my problems, I just don't think that would work well either. I'm not sure, because when I think of a custard, it's similar to ube, but not really. Yeah, purple sweet potatoes. I don't know. I also just want an average custard. That's what I'm really thinking about. I just want a simple average custard inside of this bread as well. Unfortunately, making up, because essentially what we do would make a purple potato, which essentially, if we did purple sweet potato, it would essentially be a sweet potato custard filling, which probably could work. But I also want to add vanilla into it, and like vanilla and potato just seems very weird. You know what? Actually, we're gonna go with that. So, I think that actually, you know what? Actually, that does sound kind of good now. Just letting it kind of linger in my head a bit. But an almond banana bun with a purple potato vanilla vanilla custard, because that just sounds better to say. Custard. Infuse lavender into your custard? You know, it would be nice. I agree with that idea. But I ordered lavender, but it never came in. It got porch poached. So unfortunately, I can't do that. That's a great idea, though. But, to make it purple, yeah. But then that'd be too floral, I think. No, actually, floral notes do work with almonds, and also it does work with bananas very nicely. Yeah, I'm committing with this, by the way, in the sense that I'm just making her into dessert. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that's fine. That is a lot of descriptors, and that's a lot of stuff. So we're just gonna leave that for how it is, and we're going to continue on. So, this is a VTuber too, would you believe it? But this is a VTuber. I like this VTuber. I know her as just a touching VTuber. She's the VTuber that wants to touch everyone at Alt-F4'd, and that is pretty much the only way I remember this VTuber. She is a sleep paralysis demon, and she's British. Here. Yeah, so this is the tuber in question. Very pretty. Death to porch pirates. Yeah, no, I think they should all explode and die. I wish I could put a pipe bomb in my box so porch pirates could take it home. How awesome would that be? But, aside from committing local terrorism, let's talk about this VTuber instead. Rem. She likes potatoes. To my knowledge, she likes baked potatoes. She likes loaded baked potatoes. So with that in mind, the initial idea for her is to be a potato bread. Now the issue begins of, okay, sleep paralysis. Sleep. Demonesque. What the hell do I do with that? Like, honestly, when I think of demons, I think of chocolate. And that's mostly because I think of two things. I think angels as vanilla, and then I think of vanilla, not vanilla, demons as chocolate because I think of angel food cake and devil's food cake. So, but I don't know how I would introduce chocolate, and also it would be really funny to add chocolate because the thing is, chocolate has, I think, some chocolates have small traces of caffeine. Hold on, I don't believe myself. Let me fact check that. Dark chocolate. I don't like how you're listening. Hey, listen here, buddy. I don't like it how when I looked up dark chocolate have caffeine, the first thing I don't like how it's listening to me. I don't like that. Yes, dark chocolate does contain caffeine. All right. Well, there we go. The internet has said so. So, as much as I would like to make it into chocolate, it also kind of contradicts because what is it? It contradicts because chocolate will keep you awake. So, or maybe you would want it because you want to stay away from it, but I don't know. Mad honey. What the hell is mad honey? Mad honey. Psychoactive type of honey containing greotoxins. Darkish reddish honey that is produced from nectar. Has moderate toxic and narcotic effects. Nepal and Turkey. Recreational drug. I imagine that it's not as bad as it's making it to be, as I imagine this is something that would just be used to make you sleepy. However, I feel really weird if I were to add this to bread. It just makes me a little concerned. That, and also if I were to, because then I need to try it. I don't want to try it because I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about that one. Let us scroll down her Twitter real quick. Surely I'll find something on Twitter. Surely. It's a mild hallucinogenic. Yeah, no, I don't think I want to do that. That might be a bit too crazy, unfortunately. The best part is it's legal. It's still kind of weird. I would still feel a little concerned. I'm not gonna put that. I just don't want to put that in bread. You can do that for anything else, but like if I want to put that in bread, I feel weird. I don't know. It's like, oh, there's a VTuber that is like weed. So the obvious thing to do would be to make a weed bread, but like I would still feel weird to make a bread out of weed, you know? It's like that. I kinda want to use coconut, honestly. But the thing is, if I want to use coconut, I think I would rather use blue curacao. Because the thing about blue curacao is that it has mild coconut flavors. And it's blue. Yeah, that's it. Just making a potato bread with blue curacao. That'd be nice. I mean, yeah, that would label anything you put into being an edible, technically speaking. Yeah. Here, let me look up blue curacao. Curacao. I don't like how you're listening to me, Google. I don't like how that you're listening to me as I am talking into my mic. It makes me very anxious. Could you stop doing that? A liqueured flavor that with the dried peel of bitter orange variety, a citrus, no. I do think of coconut too as like a I don't want to do coconut. I definitely, okay, so I'm just trying to think what would work nicely, because obviously if it's gonna be a potato, I don't know. Wow. I'm trying to think. There is a mild unfortunate circumstance when I think of blue VTubers. They're hard. Turning a blue VTuber into bread is really hard. Because blue is not a naturally occurring color in nature. So it's kind of hard to actually make something that also is within the lines of the color blue. But it's even harder for like something sleepy. If I really wanted to go all in, I would just throw in I would just crush up melatonin pills and throw it in. But that is really, I think that is illegal. I don't think you can do that. Well, if you were to serve it to someone. But I don't also want to indict that. Indict? I don't know. I don't want to encourage people to do that because that sounds bad. So I don't want to do that either. Yeah, I just want people to make bread. I don't want to encourage them to infuse their bread with drugs. Or food with drugs. That's even worse. So. What flavors come in mind with the color blue? I'm gonna ask Google. Oh, thank you, AI Overview, for mint, citrus. I wouldn't think. Whatever. Okay. Let's see. National Institute of Health. Oh, this is a .gov website. All right. Let's see. Okay. By contrast, much of the interest in unusually colored foods would appear to be driven by concerns of how they will be photographed. Yeah, no, that checks out. Blueberry. Taste of mint. Raspberry. In this case, the sweetest of the drink's color should be red closely. Okay, so so I'm thinking more and more here. I think definitely blue curacao might actually be the way to go, because blue curacao is sweet. But it does kind of feel very flat, if that makes sense. It feels kind of one-dimensional. It kind of feels boring, you know? Taste words such as sweet, sour, and bitter with descriptors red, green, and blue. White and blue with salty brown. Oh, with salty? Interesting. Salty colors. Umami. Wait, blue. Blue is bitter. It's a mix of everything, really. Huh. But mostly umami. Interesting. No. Oh no, no. That yellow is more like orange than like blue. Okay. I just did my minor bits of research and I've come to a consensus. Alright. I've come to a consensus because I also do know that well, first of all, I've baked and made, here, let me see. Let me not see, let me show you. I have made a bread with blue curacao, but it's also kind of mild with what it can do to bread. This is a bit of a, what is it? This is also a bit of an exaggeration because there is a lot of blue curacao. Now, when it comes to using blue curacao for her bread, I'm most likely going to use a lower quantity, a lower amount. So, okay, so here, let me pull it up. I think I have a concept of recipe. Well, this is a potato-based recipe that I would use. But essentially what I would do is that I would replace the sugar with blue curacao and then probably replace the egg as well. So that would be it would replace those two things because it's enough liquid that would make it blue and also give it enough distinct flavor that you would be able to taste it. So a blue curacao potato bread sounds like it would work. But I am actually just having that thought in the back of my head of coconut, and I'm kind of not able to let go of that. What foods aid in sleep? Let's see. Almonds? Do I want to do almonds again? I could put almond meal. That is something that can be made. I could. Okay, she's British, I think, so putting tea into it would be nice, but I can't do that because there's no liquid in this, and I don't know if I could make a chamomile infused syrup and then make that syrup. That's too much. I want to make it so that the stuff is also achievable by someone else too, so there's an issue in that regard. Dark chocolate? Dark chocolate. If dark chocolate can aid in sleep, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Chocolate also contains nutrients that aid in sleep. Has more than 50% of your daily dose of magnesium. At the same time, black beans. Black bean? Wait! Wait, hold on. I got a mugwort is a psychoactive sedative used for recreational use for vivid dreaming and is brewed into an herbal tea. Mild herbal tea. Well, okay, I just saw something and it's kind of funny if I saw this in the way that that I did. It's kind of funny. I gotta look into this. I gotta go find this thing because I am a part of the server and I think I asked the server, hey, if Rem was food, what would she be? And I'm pretty sure when I asked her like fans and whatnot. Sensitive physical channel, more filters. That channel stream mode. Okay, now I gotta turn the stream mode back on. How do I turn it back on? Oh, well, I guess I just don't remember anymore. Okay, whatever. Beans on toast. Yeah. Someone said beans. She would just be beans. And do black beans cause sleep? Because that would be really funny, putting black beans in a bread. Ooh, wait, or quinoa. Hmm. Magnesium is responsible for many functions of the body, including promoting relaxation and improving sleep. So actually, this would be kind of interesting because there's a lot of cases to putting quinoa in your bread because that is a lot of nutrients and stuff like that, and also I believe quinoa is actually a superfood as well. So putting quinoa in a bread would make it more healthy. Funny enough, hold on, let me quinoa bread. I'm pretty sure that is a thing. Quinoa bread. Yeah, it is. Putting quinoa in the bread to make more, to just give it more, what is it? More nutrients, just making more nutrient dense. So use as a natural remedy for sleep. Yeah. But now that I just went on sleep.com/sleep-health/chocolate-covered-sleep-aids, I'm kind of intrigued between two things now. Chocolate and I think I kind of have to do chocolate. I think I gotta, don't I? I kind of have to do chocolate just because it's blue curacao, a chocolate and blue curacao potato bread. I think that's good. Now I could do like a potato and quinoa bread, but I don't know. I haven't made a quinoa bread just yet, so I'm kind of no. No, I don't want to do it because the quinoa does seem like a weird oddball, I guess. So I don't think I want to do that. Okay. Anywho, I do want to do. This is another VTuber I want to concept real quick too. This one's kind of important to me because initially I did kind of want Yomi's and Cammy's bread to be very, very similar to each other because they're like little goobers. They're like two peas in a pod. So I want to look into making trust breads. There are some breads to where you would essentially just tie them together. Like you would put them in like knots and stuff. Like I don't know how to explain it. Do you guys know of Have you lot ever seen the breads that look like pumpkins? Because that is essentially how they make the pumpkin shape. They tie up bread so they can control the rise of the bread. So like I'm kind of tempted to do some sort of truss on them, to just do some ties and stuff on them. Monkey bread for Cammy. May I ask for the reasoning behind that? Because I'm not against the idea, I just don't know where that idea comes from. I will also go out and say, for a lot of the VTubers I make bread of, I need to do a lot of research because a lot of these VTubers, I just don't really, unfortunately, know much of them. So, yeah. Yomi. Not Yomi, Cammy. Wrong one. Oh shit, she follows me? Wait, what? I think that's definitely like one of my favorite things when it comes to VTubers, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna make them the bread. Wait, what do you mean that they follow me? I don't know, it's always a fun little thing to go like, oh wow, they follow me. Whoa! Isn't that cool? Hold on, let me find a reference of them. I just kind of want to use a reference that doesn't have, like, that has them mostly clothed. Does that make sense? I just don't want to chance it, you know? I don't want to chance getting in trouble with MrTwitch.com. Here she is. This is her new, what is it? This is her new, I think 2.0? Let me try and find her 1.0, because it only makes sense. Oh, she's eating a bread, wow. Hold on, I gotta find... You know what, I'm gonna scroll back up to her plushie, because that works. That's pretty much a full body. Hi. Alright, so yeah, there's that too. She's in constraints. Monkey bread is a bread with a bunch of clumps that put together that kind of similar to bread tying that you mentioned. Just an idea. Oh no, I know what monkey bread is, but I just don't know why monkey bread. Monkey bread was one of the first things I ever baked, so I definitely know of monkey bread. It's just that it doesn't really make sense for her. I don't really, when I look at their model and look at their design, I don't really think of, like, I don't think of anything sweet. I know this is a question. You're the professional in this decision. I'm not a baker. No, it is a good idea. Honestly, monkey bread is something that's probably good for a monkey-esque VTuber, like Cocoa Nuts. Well, now I just gotta have to just, Now I kinda have to do that, don't I? Fuck. Oh, I'm never gonna get this done! There's too many! Jeez, okay. Anyways. Gotta work on this stuff first, and then I can make other VTubers in bread. Fucking hell. But... So... When I see and think of I'm just purely talking about the design. I think of a schizophrenic. And I think of someone's a little crazy, because, you know, the constraints, the straitjacket and all this and that. But the pink does make an interesting note here, because that could add some uniqueness. But I do want to base this on their main model, because that's pretty much as I know of them as. So I was thinking, like, okay, I want to make a bread that will make you better, that will make you feel better, if that makes sense. So my initial idea was actually making it with charcoal. There isn't that much black on her design. I do acknowledge this. Hold on, I'm going to get rid of the smartboard real quick, because I don't want to accidentally flashbang. But, what is it? There isn't really much black on her design. She's very much white. Honestly, when I look at her design, I just think of toilet paper. To be blunt, I just think of toilet paper. And there's an issue with that, because no, I don't know how you would make that into, you know, bread. Okay, here's the design. But yeah, the color palette is essentially black with white with red, right? So I was thinking of doing like charcoal. A charcoal bread is kind of fun, and I also have found out that apparently consuming charcoal is something that consuming charcoal is actually good for you. I don't remember why, nor do I remember how, but that is a way to make you feel better. So I would like charcoal, and charcoal is a prominent. Black is a prominent color along with the color white. So chamomile is a gentle flower commonly brewed in a tea to relax the mind and reduce anxiety. It would be a good idea. You know what? I should just I need a shotgun just like questions. Like I need to just go on Twitter like, hey, at these two VTubers. Hey, I want to make you both into bread. Can you tell me if this makes sense? Like, hey, at Camriazil, VT, do you like coconuts? This is not a bait post. I just need to know, do you like coconuts? Because it would be so much. There's an issue. There's a small bit of anguish in my heart because, like, oh, I want to make this VTuber into bread. I think that would be so nice. But then I have to go figure this out on my own, and honestly, you know what would make making bread so much easier? If I could just ask them, if I could talk to them. But unfortunately, I'm too anxious, and I don't want to annoy people like that. That's mean. So, but initially, the idea is to do a trust bread. I think doing a tied bread is good. I am tempted to do something with cream or something white. So it's like, I don't know. It's hard to try and make her into bread because white doesn't really have a flavor. I would say vanilla, but vanilla is more blue for me than it is white, if that makes sense. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. They're not there's no such thing as a stupid questions, only stupid answers. Well, I don't want to, what is it? Annoy them, you know? But, main thing, when I think of the color white, when I think of the shade, because white and black are not colors, they are shades. When I think of the shade of white, I don't think of much flavor. I think of the mystery flavor of, like, Airheads, which I don't know what it tastes like still. I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. And I also think of milk and cream. Pretty sure there's... Oh, and salt. I have salt too. So, there's that. Chamomile and lemon balm are great ideas, but I don't want to do lemon balm because I don't think lemon works well in this regard. There is also another thing. There is another note to be... another color to be noted. And I'm honestly kind of wondering if I want to make it into a... not berry. I want to make... If I want to put, like, cranberries into it. Because, you know, the little specks of red here and there would be nice. But also just having lines in the bread would be nice, too. So, maybe some sort of, like, swirled ordeal? Like, let me see if I have one that I've done so many VTuber breads, surely. Something like this, but of course it's not that small and it's not just dough, but like putting jam in between and making it spiral and all this. That. I'm trying to look around. Because I'm pretty sure there is a VTuber I have made into a bread that had some sort of jam mix. Oh, it's this one. Oh, I have to replace this image because I believe I made a better version of it. But I need to first remake this bread. I need to make a better one. It doesn't look good. The picture is quite ass. But doing something like this, but with like more dark outsides, and being like, I guess what is it, like being trussed? I think that'd be kind of cool. And also with the design here, with the pinks, having some sort of red flavoring would be nice. So, yeah, I like that idea. A dark chocolate swirl pound cake sounds really good, actually. Though I'm not sure if I want to commit to doing a pound cake because that's cake and I want to make bread and I'm not really a cake baker. That and I don't feel. Wait a minute. Light bulb. Okay. I just got an amazing idea because it's kind of funny how this does kind of align, but I have bought this ingredient, which is essentially smelling salts, but it's safe. It's called baker's ammonia, which is also called ammonium carbonate. It's ammonia, and ammonia is usually something that you use to revitalize someone. And when I think of someone as like being a straitjacket, oh, you wanted them to get better. So that, and also, what is it? It's also a chemical leavener, which is very similar to baking powder. It's carbonate. Sodium bicarbonate is baking soda. Ammonia bicarbonate is baker's ammonia. So it does the same thing. So now it's like, wait a minute. Doing like a but it wouldn't be tied. That's the thing. That's the big thing. Is that if I did a cake, I can't tie it. And I think the ties are very important because it's the tied up girl. So as much as I like to do a pound cake, I think that is unfortunately out of the option. But doing a tied dark chocolate, charcoal dark chocolate ammonia bread. Oh yeah, she's also definitely a hag, so doing cranberries would be good. Craisins. A dark chocolate. No, wait, it would be... No, I mean, insanity... I'm thinking like insanity of like, oh, seeing red eyes and go and see that in the darkness. But like, I think it would be better to have like strands. Just like having some like this than like, that I was initially thinking of. Instead of being this, there would be speckles, like, instead of like that, it'd be more like this, but this is, I need to make a better picture of this. This is an old one. But what I'm essentially saying is that I think I'd rather have this. I'd rather have this versus this, you know? It fits a lot better with their design too, because there's a lot of lines, and they're not straight lines, but they are lines. So that's a great. I think that's good. A tied charcoal dark chocolate cranberry ammonia bread. Sounds really weird and kind of scary because ammonia is something I have never cooked with, and I need to be very careful with it. But that does sound kind of fun. So yes, that's the dark chocolate. The dark chocolate and raspberry does sound really nice. Chamomile infused jam. That does sound good. I don't feel like buying chamomile. I was growing chamomile, but unfortunately I don't know how to harvest it for tea. So, that, and also I'm lazy. I don't feel like brewing tea or bread, and I've tried making... Oh, and here's the unfortunate thing. The unfortunate thing of the matter, you don't taste tea. I've made a tea bread before. I've made very strong pungent teas. I think I made a barley tea bread before, but you could hardly notice that there was any barley in it at all. It's very minute. It's very much in the background. So unless I like put the tea leaves themselves in the... Okay, that's an idea. I'll have to do some tests on my own time with that, but no, I do wish I can try and think... I gotta think of a way to infuse tea into her bread. That'd be kind of nice. ideas just flocking in. It's like, ooh, wait, what if I did this and that and that? I think I have tea. Wait, give me a sec. I'm gonna go look and see if I have any tea here. You know, knowing myself, I probably would have just thrown away by unfortunate, just because I don't drink those teas anymore. I think I used to have lemon balm tea, but I just don't drink it that much. You wouldn't be brewing it for the taste, it would be for the effects, because the dark chocolate and raspberry would overpower any tea flavors. But that's the unfortunate thing. When you use tea, and I believe when you get it to a certain temperature threshold, the things that you would get benefits from just drinking the tea die out at a certain temperature. Considering that I bake these breads at like 350 degrees, and internal temps for most of these breads reach at least 210. I'm not sure if that's a high enough temperature that would just make all of the beneficial benefactors of tea volatile and just minute, and just kind of make it bitter, which is also a thing, because I do find that when you use tea for bread and it's too hot, and it's baked at a too high of a temperature, the crust can become mildly bitter, which is kind of unpleasant. So only time I've ever had an actual tea flavor was in a lemon balm lemon pound cake. I like that idea. And I bet that pound cake was probably cooked longer than what my breads are, but I will very much sleep on that idea, sir. Thank you. That is a good idea, though. Oh, it was bomb. I'll sleep on the idea. I'll come back to that. But I would like to do more tea-infused breads. Alright. It had a Sprite glaze too. Sprite glaze sounds quite fun, actually. A little bit of lemon carbonation, lemon lime flavor, the sugar too. Actually, it sounds quite nice, yeah. You know, it's kind of funny. Not many people often use like sodas and whatnot in like flavoring, but I feel like that is something that people need to do more often. It's kind of neat, and it also is kind of a great idea. So, okay. I think I'm going to do. I want to make like 3 more ideas, and then I probably might send you guys off, because I am getting a little tired, and unfortunately, I have to go to sleep soon. I have a 4 a.m. shift tomorrow, so I unfortunately might have to try and... unfortunately, I do have to go to sleep, so I want to get 8 hours so I can sleep nicely, so... But aside from that, I saw a post on Reddit where I have made a Gatorade bread, actually. I have made a Gatorade bread. Hold on, wait. I've made a Gatorade bread, or at least a legally distinct blue bread, because this is Sienna, very cool, very cute VTuber. She is she's a gamer. She's blue, but I also have made her into a pensive bowl. And the bread is very, very easy. You could not know how to bake at all, and you would be able to make this. The only thing that makes it difficult is that you have to get pineapple, and then you have to cook it until it gets golden brown, and that's really it. That's the hardest thing about this recipe. When you do that, you're done. Because all you have to essentially do is mix everything together in one bowl, do a bit, fold, let it rest, fold it, let it rest, fold it, let it rest, and then you just divide it into breads, and it's that easy. It's so simple. I have made a Glacier Freeze Gatorade, although I should say sports drink, because I want to be legally distinct. I don't want to use brand names because that could be bad, I think. I don't know. I don't know the legalities of stuff like that. So anyways, I'm gonna put the next VTubers of whom I want to work on next right here. Let me see. Do you want to do one of Frog? Alright. Let's just work on what to work on next. So, cantaloupe, strawberry, matcha, fan roll. I would like to do this. It sounds very easy, and also a fan roll just seems fun to do. Matcha is green. She is green. If you don't know, actually, hold on. I haven't even pulled up a picture of her. Hold on. This is a phase girl. I think this is like one of 3 phase girls I know, and this one is one of my favorites. But she's a cute little crocodile. I love her. She's great. Little creature. But she's green. I don't know. I like her. I like her accent. I like the way she talks. Oh, that's just her tail. I feel safe scrolling down this one because they're corpo. I feel safe scrolling down corpo VTubers. They're not as dangerous, if you will. Yeah, this is that one. Talking about bread got me hungry. I want some cornbread sweetened with honey. No. You don't want that. You want a nice, fresh, hot, warm cornbread with a hot honey. That's good. And butter on top as it's cooling down. That's good stuff. That's what I want for real. I mean, they aren't... Making cornbread is really easy. So, why not? Okay, anyways. So, making her into bread would be very interesting, because I would have to get cantaloupe, which isn't hard. I can procure myself some cantaloupe. Strawberries, I can also procure myself some strawberries. I'm probably only gonna need like 5 or so. But essentially what the idea is that I would get cantaloupe, I would blend it up into a smoothie and then use that as liquid, and then I would have to use my potato-based recipe as that, because a lot of my recipes, when I have to use something that is not water, I wouldn't be able to use water for this recipe because cantaloupe has a lot of, would you believe it, water. So yes, that and also matcha just works well. It also would add a nice bit of green too, so a LPQRS. Strawberry, cantaloupe, matcha, strawberry fan roll. And if you don't know what a fan roll is, it is essentially bread that is fanned in, it's bread that's rolled out, cut into squares, and then it's kind of lined up into a pan, and then that's essentially a roll. It's fairly simple. It's very similar to this, but it's not that big. It's a lot smaller, so not exactly like that. But yeah, I actually, if anything, I have to just make the recipe itself, and I have to make sure there's a lot of 22s, because apparently that's your favorite numbers, and I like quirks like that, because then I can add those numbers to add those numbers to the thing. So yeah. Now you gotta put the honey inside the batter to sweeten it, then you bake it with a water bath so it doesn't dry out that much. Then you can eat it with some spicy chili, with ground beef and sausages. Ooh. I mean, at that point, you might as well do like a sausage gravy too. You know, do a sausage gravy. That'd be lovely. I'm gonna talk about Pan in a moment, but Dia Fortuna is a VTuber. I don't know what to do for her. It's kind of hard, but I do have an idea. Like a cranberry is a flavor I want to use. It's red. Coconut is a flavor I would like to use too, and also would work very well because I found out that she likes she likes shark gummies, and those tend to be coconut flavored or firecracker flavored, so it fits that margin there too. And yeah, that's really that. So cranberry, coconut, something eye related, and the cranberries kind of like peer through the bread. You could say that. But then it's like, okay, what's the base? She's a gambler. So now I have to think about something like that, you know? There's an issue. Bruh, got my ass hungry now. Then go get some food. Order some food. It doesn't, if you're hungry, my man, so you can just like, you can go and cook yourself some food. It's alright. You can go treat yourself. Go take care of yourself. Go eat some food. The stream does not matter as much as your bodily needs. Go eat some food if you need to. Because if you don't, stay. Let's go gambling. Yeah, gambling. No, there isn't. They're unfortunate. Okay, first of all, let me bring up a picture of her because she's very cute. I like how she looks. Oh dear God. Okay, I was a little worried there. Oh yeah, so she's very flesh adjacent and just like eating meat. Yeah, so, and also she's on unfortunate, indefinite hiatus. Ain't that grand. But, ignoring that. Okay, that's a good. I'm financially challenged right now. Very fair, but I will argue that making cornbread isn't very expensive. Wait, just make yourself pancakes. Just go make pancakes or something like that. If you don't have flour and milk and sugar, I would be concerned just period for you. You need more money. I'm really good at making pancakes. Then make some pancakes. Who doesn't like a good pancake? Breakfast for dinner. But yeah, yellow, there's a lot of red, there's a lot of black, a lot of body horror, not body horror, but like a bodily stuff, like eyes, eating body parts. I actually went to one of her panels on, at Offkai, and I think she had blood? So like, do I want to put blood in the bread? And the answer is a very easy no. So, not gonna lie, it's a whole art from me, for me, and I look down on anyone who messes up or can't make them proper. I'm really good at making pancakes. I'm okay at making pancakes. I like pancakes though, they are grand. I'm just not very good at making them because I don't make them very often. I used to make them and I used to be really good, but I just don't make pancakes very often because I don't want pancakes every day. And I also don't have opportunities to make myself, opportunity to make myself pancakes too, so there's that in mind as well. I'm scared to scroll down. I sure do hope there is not any smut. There's no 18 plus, so it's fine. We're safe. I would like to use a lot of 7s too. 777 motif. So yeah, a coconut. Oh wait, she's Japanese. I just saw that. I just remembered. There's JP. I think she's Japanese. So I could actually do like a Shokupan base with a 7/7 motif and cranberry and coconut. But then there needs to be like something body. There needs to be something like cannibal. There needs to be something cannibalism related to just eating. There needs to be a relation to eating people. I've got a bunch of videos of my pancakes. Have you ever tried making pancake art? I've tried making pancake art, but I just don't understand it, and I have I have a large amount of confusion for it, so meh. Yeah, let's see. So a cranberry coconut shokupan. So like making a I've made coconut milk bread and it actually turns out quite nicely, I can't lie. Actually, you know what? I could say I could use coconut shavings and then you could say, oh, it's hair. And that's eating a human enough for me, I think. But I also think, like, is there ways that there has to be some fruit out there that I can think of adding that bleeds into the bread, you know? Do you have Discord server? Because I can cook, and I do have a bunch of videos in the Hood Kitchen. Well, if you want to check out my Discord, I do in fact have one, so you're more than welcome to check it out. It is just simply scroll down into my about, and you'll find it there. Yeah, I'm trying to think now. What's like a fruit? What's like I think it has to be a fresh fruit, right? It has to be a fruit that bleeds into the pomegranate. That's it. I think that works the best. Pomegranate is known to be very, very red. It bleeds into a lot of things, and it adds crunch, which is weird. And also, you could say that it's weird, I guess, but also it's like a forbidden fruit. It's known to be a forbidden fruit, and it's red and bleeds, and it's I think yes. I think yes. We do pomegranate. I think pomegranate is an amazing thing to work with. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I gotta actually make keybinds real quick. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta make some keybind real quick. Because I just realized I don't have these. Streamer mode. Do I not have this thing? Unassigned. Place priority, toggle streamer mode. Alright. Good. And now, there we go. Streamer mode's active. Yippee. I'm in. There is a channel for food, so you're more than welcome to post as much as you want there. Please, don't post porn. Don't post bad things, because I will have to shoot you on the spot. Okay, yeah. Pomegranate coconut shokupan with 777 motifs sounds fun. I'm gonna do that. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put all the things on the want to work on next category because I don't have recipes for those just yet. I need to work on that. I need to do Rev first. I've been waiting on making herndon bread for quite some time. I gotta do more research on that. The only bread I'm really comfortable probably working on immediately is Yomi, but like, I don't have time to make it today, unfortunately. Maybe instead of measuring tomorrow we might end up actually baking, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so I like Dia Fortuna's bread. We'll work on that. Okay, arrows. I don't have Nitro and won't let me post any of the videos I have. Upload your vid. Okay, so here I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. Upload your videos on YouTube and then post them on post the link. There you go. So anyways, let me show this one VTuber. This is a VTuber I need to make into bread, and I like her. She's cool. I've known of her for a while. But there's this VTuber. She's a horror-based VTuber. She's a banshee. She screams loud and is very spooky. I want to make her into bread, but I want to use a lot of things. For one thing, I think I looked up some things that she likes tomatoes, so making her into a tomato bread would be kind of nice, or a tomato-based bread. Dunno. Hold on, I can't see correctly. So something with gothic themes. So like I do want to use charcoal. This is definitely a charcoal use case here. Charcoal bread. Maybe tomato. Adding in some tomato sauce to make it red, and then on paper you could use it for hold on. You could use it for grilled cheese, and she low-key seems like a grilled cheese girl. And like, if you've never made a tomato breads are really great for grilled cheese for good reason. I'm not sure if I would use pomegranate for her, but marinara would be kind of funny. A charcoal tomato bread sounds quite nice with baking ammonia, but I'm scared to use that because tomato has some sense of acidity, and I don't know what baking ammonia is good with and without. I'm not sure if it has any interactions with acid, because usually baking soda does have some unique interactions with acids, but But also if I want to make it like more sweet, I could try and use white chocolate. Like charcoal white chocolate bread sounds kind of cool, actually. And from what I hear and what I know of, she is quite a sweet gal. Look at her. Isn't she so cute? Isn't she sweet? Isn't she so nice and so pretty? Just want to pat them on the head. But charcoal, like, okay, so the color palette is very like, there's that really dark turquoise, there's red, there's black, and a lot of white. The black, charcoal. That's why I keep saying charcoal, because it's very much present. White chocolate might be a bit better, and then doing cranberries, but like I do have a lot of cranberries, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm very prone to just using a lot of cranberries because I want to get rid of the cranberries. But charcoal, white chocolate, but now we're getting into a territory of like, oh, we might as well just make cake at this point, right? Wait, no. This is also a good contender for monkey bread. Just because I think she's actually friends with Coco. That, and I also believe another name for... No, I'm thinking of something else. I was gonna say another name for... monkey bread is crazy bread. Their names. Pull apart pastry is bread from Oh, really? It's Hungarian. Pull apart bubble bread. Oh, that's fun. Wait, it's called bubble bread? Oh, that's such a fun name to call it. Wow. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love monkey bread more now. Oh, that's cute. I love that. Okay, but yeah, no, this is not by the looks of it, it's not very... I'm thinking of something else, because I could have sworn there's something called crazy bread, but apparently that's just a breadstick from Little Caesars. Though I scroll down and then there's like this pull apart thing that's called Little Caesars Crazy Bread, which is pull apart something. Don't know what it is. But it just kind of looks like breadsticks. What the hell is a crazy bread? I'm gonna look it up real quick. What's crazy bread? It's just cheese bread. Oh, Little Caesars. Okay, Little Caesars. What is it? Description. There is no description. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. But monkey bread just seems kind of nice. No particular reason, but like that's the only like that's one of few sweet applications I can see monkey sweet applications. Actually, no, cinnamon rolls. But like cinnamon rolls are for more of VTubers that have buns, that have a lot of spirals in their designs, or something that's like that, and there isn't very much with this design. Crazy bread is breadstick with cheese sticks inside them. Ah, okay. Thank you. I'd be making a lot of soups and I'd be a lot of grilling a lot. I wish I could grill, but I don't have a grill. I live in an apartment complexity. Let me see. I want to just... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a quick look on right now. Sweet... pastries with yeast. Made with yeast. Alright. Let's see. Let's look online. Let me see. Danish? Yeah, I'm not making laminated bread. I'd rather die. No. Strudel? Making a strudel would actually be kind of interesting. Strudel. How you been? I've been good. It's nice to see a very familiar face. Welcome in. Steakhouse yeast rolls? No. Puff pastry? Hell no. I'd rather die. Making puff pastry is a pain in the arse. Puff pastry of yeast is just laminated bread. Oh my god. Strudel. I think that might be the best thing to do. Strudel? Strudel. Strudel, a type of layered pastry. Let me look it up real quick. Oh no, it's made of puff pastry. Yeah. Pastry is made yeast. +30 breads. Okay, let's see. Yeah, cinnamon buns. Pizza. Bagels. Cinnamon rolls. Babka. Gotta look into that maybe. Brioche? I do keep forgetting that brioche is just a dessert too. That there is just a such thing of just having a sweet brioche. Actually, no, wait, that sounds really good. Hold on, I'm gonna get that spin to win thing in a sec. So actually... maybe not monkey bread, but like a white chocolate brioche. Okay, there we go. I think that is a good enough one I like. A charcoal white chocolate ammonia brioche. That sounds chaotic enough and tasty enough to where I think it would be really nice. I will try and make that. Okay. Okay, let's get to that spin to win thing first, and then we will make the last one. Or concept the last one. Spin the wheel! Spin the wheel! Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. I gotta go to sleep soon. My bedtime. I gotta go to bed soon. Spin the win! And we are winning. Dude, Uma Musume run real quick, lol. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? Fucking hell. Alright, well, I guess that's what we're gonna do. You know what? I love myself a bit of multitasking. Here, give me a sec real quick as I get this shit set up. Oh boy. Hold on. Gotta move things around. Smartboard. Okay. Here we go. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to see completely correctly here, but we're going to see what we can do. Alright, it's time to play a round of Uma Musume, and then also at the same exact time, oh, that's nice. That and also at the same exact time, make some bread. Uma Musume shaped carrot cake when? I could do that at some point, huh? Maybe. Hold on, I'm making a, I've been trying to make some parents, late searcher parents. Oh wow, this has a lot. She has a lot of good stuff here. Oh geez. Okay, so do I want to make them long? Yeah, I think a long one would be better. Okay, long, blah 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 blah. You know what? No, not a lot. This is a lot of good debuffs. Sure. Oh, I don't have any more long abilities to give her. Could make her medium. Nah. Alright, green skills. All the green skills. All of them. Except for this one. Okay. Oop. There we go. Yes. Parent, we don't get those abilities. I think I've actually done... Okay, so I have done an Uma Musume base stream before. It was making the carrot Salisbury... The Salisbury, the carrots. Why? There's no medium skills! So, okay, sorry. You know the, oh wait, hold on, I gotta change the oh, hey, that's an okay... Oh, that's not bad! You know what, I kind of feel like doing a nice nature run all of a sudden, I don't know why. Hold on, I gotta make sure that we're playing Uma Musume now. Uma Musume, Pretty Derby, yes. Oh. ABC, SAP, SAP. Alright, nice. Alright, it's time to play a nice nature run. It's time to do some nice nature stuff. Okay, so anyways, going to try to multitask here to the best of my abilities, although it will be very difficult. And I just have to just click other buttons first because my brain is like, ooh, the red question mark. You gotta press them first. Those are more important. Salty. You gotta do all the things here. It's so important. Do it. It's so important. Do it. So I gotta press buttons. I gotta do the things. Okay, career mode now. Alright, let's do a quick career of this. I'm gonna do so bad, but you know what? Why not? Where's Nice Nature? There she is. I think she's good. Yeah, it's alright. I can't remember which one of these is good. I know I have a good Manhattan. I would rather have her. Alright, you. And then I'll get a guess. Can't be either of those two. I need a Turford Long. Ooh. Something with debuffs would be nice. I won't lie. I would like someone that's also a late as well. No. Maybe? I don't know. You! No! You! No! Okay, fine. 2 stars. You know what? I'm convinced that one is good enough. Okay, late. Can't use that one. Late. Any good lates? Any good debuffs? I don't want to make a nasty nature. I don't feel like it. Dude, you know what? Just some speed. No, I already have so much speed. Power. I need power. I don't think I need power. No, I don't. I don't need power. Wit. Maybe wit. That's the one. And I need you. That should be good. Wait, did I just do independent training? Okay, good. Whew. Okay. Alright, so the last VTuber I do want to make into the bread, as I am trying to simultaneously do this now. I do also want to make Pan the bread into bread. I like Pan. She is one of my favorite artists. I love Pan. I love her art style. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. It's beautiful. She is also just cute, and I like her. Do I have to make reasons? Do I have to give you reasons why I like a VTuber? Isn't it just good enough that I just like a VTuber? Can I get away with that? Because I do really like Pan. I have tried to do as much research as I can to see what like their favorite foods and whatnot, what what their favorite foods and whatnot are. And I have kind of gotten around to like, oh, she likes pandasal, and you know, pandasal, I can do that. I've made pandasal before. When it comes to pandasal too, I've also it's kind of like my brain is very upset because I have made a VTuber that is Filipino that is already a pandasal, and I don't want to do any overlap. But the thing that's hypocritical for me to say that is because why would I have an issue with that? Because I have made many milk bread before, so why can't I just do a pandasal? That makes no sense in reality. Like, why not? Please. Nice. So it's like, oh, you know what? I'll make a pandasal now. It just makes sense, right? But now the thing is like, okay, what do I flavor the pandasal? How do I make this into this pandasal now, right? So I have looked into like, oh, she likes coffee, so like making a coffee pandasal would be nice, I guess. But it sounds kind of weird, not gonna lie. And then I found that there is a do I want that? No, I'd rather have stats. There is a thing that she likes. She really likes this specific kind of pandasal, and I have procured myself the leaves. Oh, God damn it! No, I have procured Don't please. Okay, I have procured myself some of the ingredient of interest here. Which one do I want? I guess I'm making her a long runner. Yeah, no, I'd rather get this one. I'm gonna go make her go for long. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's some sort of like leaf ordeal. I am not gonna try and pronounce it because it is too complicated. It's Nalungay Malunge. Yes, I just don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. But malunge is the leaves, so I want to use some of that into the bread. I'm not sure how well that's going to turn out, but I'm gonna try and use that. But I'm not really sure what really works with this flavor too, and I don't want to just throw coffee on it if it doesn't work well and can work well together too. So that's another thing I have to take into account, you know? Alright, 13 turns, let's go. You know, every single time I do runs and stuff, all the trainees want to go to stamina. Why? Stop going to stamina. Go to like speed. Hell, go to wit even. That's nice. Stop going to stamina. Sorry. Oh, squid. God damn it. Well, now they need to go to speed. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, they always go to stamina. They always go to stamina. And I need more power, so I gotta do this. There's also the speed gals. Damn you. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what else I want to do. I believe there's a thing in my head saying like, oh, she also likes cheese. So I was thinking about doing like the leaves, and also making it with cheese of some sorts. Granted, I'm not sure really exactly what kind of cheese I would like to use, but that is a thought in the back of the head, to where like, oh, using cheese would probably be very nice as well. What kind of cheese? Because there's a lot of good cheeses and there's a lot of bad cheeses, so it's like, okay, what kind of cheese would I want to try and use for this kind of bread then, you know? Nice. I'm also maybe not sure, maybe that's not gonna be the thing to go for, I don't know. But I do want to do like a pandasal that's based on this, obviously. But I also kind of want to do a bread that isn't in the traditional shape of a panda saw. I don't know. It's really hard to try and make a VTuber. It's really hard to make a bread VTuber into bread, which is really funny on paper because, like, oh, the bread VTuber, you would want to make them into bread, right? That just makes sense. Why would you not make the VTuber that is bread into a just generic bread? But that's precisely the point. I don't want to just make them just bread. It would just be kind of boring, to say simply. So, Alright, well now I gotta be quiet and I gotta actually just not focus, but like read. I hate reading. Cut out the VTuber from a cooked loaf of bread, like cake design, but for bread. I have thought about doing that, but that is something that I just do not have the equipment for. I do not have the necessary means to do such things. I have thought about doing it, but I just don't have the means to do it, unfortunately. Love it. I can't. It's just not possible. It's not possible. Oh, hi, Mistakes. Thank you for the raid. I just now noticed because I don't have my headset in. I'm just gonna let the shout out do the talking. Are you playing Roblox? Is that Roblox? No, okay, I don't know. Hi, hello, Mistakes. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. If you need a raid and run, you're more welcome to do whatever you need to do there, pal. Thank you for the raid, nonetheless. Thank you. I know that we're playing Uma Musume today, but we're also trying to conjure up bread recipes. Sorry, delayed be multitasking. Yeah, no, I'm multitasking too right now, so I don't blame you. Once more, we're trying to make a VTuber into bread, but the VTuber in question that I'm trying to make into bread is Panda Bread, you know? And I was just talking about like how hard it is to make Panda Bread into bread, so I don't know. Sorry, I'm also just doing stuff here, as you may or may not be able to see. I am making I'm playing Uma Musume because we spun the wheel and I'm making them into bread. I'm playing Uma Musume as we're trying to make bread. So you know, it's kind of a bit of multitasking, please. Fuck. You. Man, this ain't the run. This isn't gonna be the run to where I get a EG nice nature now. Fuck. AI stutters. Yeah, it's a bit of a glitch in the system. My apologies. I need to put the agenda up, actually. Just so I can keep track of that. Oh, that's good. Yeah, so I don't know. Don't know what to make Pan the Bread into, which I know on paper it seems like it very much would be easy, but no, it's not, unfortunately. Oh, that's Gold Sparks. We love Gold Sparks. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Turf. Oh, turf ×2. That's great. Where is this turf when I was trying to do Haru trainings? What the fuck is this bullshit? What a oh. I was gonna say, what a shame, but no, we're fine. We good. Make it into Kung Fu Panda. Those food dye work well with bread. I mean, yes, but I try to avoid food dye for bread because it makes me sad. I think using dye in bread is for losers. So, yeah, I want to avoid using that if I can. New single passion.
準備了解っとトレーニングでも何でも
Yeah, no, this is better.
やるなら全力で来い。
You know what's funny? I'm trying to brain, but the brain doesn't want to cooperate exactly, and it is quite unfortunate of why the brain is not wanting to cooperate in such a way, because now I'm trying to severalize a lot of things in the head hole, but it's not letting me do the such thing, and also I'm trying to comprehend, still trying to make a bread into bread, right? I don't know. The thing about Pandasal is it is, for lack of a better word, it's not as flexible as like a standard yeast roll, for example, right? Pandasal is usually a dough that is then like tossed in like some flour or breadcrumb. I don't know exactly. I gotta go ask my fellow Filipino, my professional Filipino that I know, to get their insight. It's always good for energy, I guess. So I need to go ask them for their insight into this ordeal here. Oh, fuck.
感謝込めて歌うから
Mild hype, so it's a mid-concert. I hear you. I know what you're trying to say. Damn, fucked up. Why you gotta say that about my nice nature? She's nice. Don't say shit about her. I'm gonna cry. Wow.
チリ
Huge summer. Oh wait, that's kind of more stat. Okay, that's 50. Oh no, this is more stat points, but less. Fine. Oh, I just realized I should also probably. I think that's more stat points. I should actually pull up a picture of Pan the Bread because
頑張ればいい
and because I haven't really showed what she looks like, huh?
そこそこ
So here, as I am doing like all these things, I'm just gonna. Oh, nice. Yeah. No, I don't want to go anything above 2. Alright.
注目の一番人気9番ナイフ
This is her, I guess her most recent outfit she had. She just debuted it like a while ago because it was her birthday a few days ago, I believe. It's a maid costume. Oh, it's so cute. It's really nice. And the braids are real. Actually, thinking about this now, what if I did a braided pandasal, right? Is that an idea?
積もれ
I mean, is there anything that is similar to what I'm trying to think of? Like a braided pandasal, right? Is that a thing? Or I don't know how to explain my
よろしく
thinking
お
here.
願いします
Is a braided pandasal like, is that like a, is that just a thing, you know? Is that a thing? I don't know how to word this. fine.
はーい。
Okay. So maybe that would actually be nice though. Upgraded Panda Sol, that'd be nice.
それでは参りましょうか。
Yeah, let me pull up the thing here. Do that. For the thing? Oh, I can't do that, unfortunately.
おーっと
Anything I can do here? No. Alright, go sleep. Go sleep, girl. About time we get that one.
そこそこ頑張って。
Is there anything? Oh, perfect!
コンディションは
I do hope that she wins this one, because she has all the stats to help her out
ここ
here.
は負けられない。
Especially having an S in turf, like she should not lose. She should not lose here. Good. I gotta sneeze. Uh oh. Sorry. Ugh, nasty. I'm sorry. And that's just better.
張り切っていこう。
Yeah, so, I guess that probably would be good enough, no? Like, that is pretty much on par to, like... it just works, I guess? Oh, nice. +3. So yeah, a braided Panda Sol does sound kind of fun. It does sound really neat. I'm just not sure how good that's gonna... Well, not how good, but I'm not sure if there's anything else I'd like to do. I did mention like, oh, coffee flavor or something like that. Something, another additive of like that in that regard at least, because... well, on her color palette, the other strong color palette that is very forward is brown, obviously. So it would make sense in my head to do something like that. I also just don't know, like, what are some other things that she likes. I am what most would say a fake
ここは
fan.
負けられない。
Because of all the VTubers, I do follow this one's activities, not the most, but I do follow this one's activities fairly often here. I was thinking about like, oh, what if I could make a croissant Panda Sol, right? But the thing about trying to do a croissant Panda Sol is that, first of all, I have to make a croissant. And I think I'm gonna have to blow my brains out if I were to ever have to do that, because making croissants are really hard. I'm not good at making croissants, and I would avoid making croissants at all costs, because I myself am very, very bad at making croissants. How is Uma going so far? Uma's going great. It's going good so far, I can't deny. Just trying to do a nice nature run. This isn't actually supposed to be a Uma Musume stream. I will give you a fair warning. I was actually supposed to do a baking, not baking, I'm doing a kind of... So I'm doing a bread stream of sorts, which you can see with the smartboard in the top right here, or above my head, as you may or may not be able to see. And I'm just trying to make... I'm trying to kill a fly, first of all. I'm trying to make some other streamers and whatnot, VTubers and whatnot, into bread. Man, this is the current one I'm working on. It's this cute little bean. Love them. They're so cool. They're so awesome. I love them. But yeah. I'm trying to do essentially two things at once. We're trying to Uma Max whilst also trying to make a cute VTuber into bread. It's so hard. I hate multitasking. I hate multitasking. My brain is not built to do my brain is not built to do these sort of semantics and things, cuz I have a small brain, methinks. What's that? Oh, it's a burger steak? Well, I guess I should have thought about that in the sense of like, oh yeah, no, she would like that stuff because she's Filipino. That's like the Filipino thing, is it not? What is it? Jollibee.
感謝込めて歌うから
I actually need to watch one of her streams to where she did like a smash or pass on like Filipino food, because then I can get a general idea of her like flavor palette and whatnot. Bread. Turning them into a marketable bread. Yeah, I guess in a way, making them into a marketable bread is one thing, but I just want to make them into bread. I've actually already done a good handful. I've already done a good handful of VTubers making them into bread and whatnot. It's just the question of a carrot. Nice. Wow. Still, oh, it's not really that grand.
惜しいやったり
Just still trying to think of things to make it. Just still trying to weigh the options. Ugh, jeez, brain not working. Oh wow, she has a sundress out. She has a sundress fit. Damn. Really be a fake fan for real. I need to go shoot myself.
付け焼き場でも
I'm not Oshi maxing. I have to end my career now.
お勉強タイム
And when I mean by career, I mean by this career, because I'm not gonna kill myself over that. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, swinging maestro, how nice. Please go to speed! Please go to speed! Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what's brown? Like I'm trying to think of like brown flavors, you know? I'm thinking of mostly chocolate. Milk chocolate and stuff like that. But nothing really does unfortunately unfortunately nothing comes to mind as I try and think of like in the sense of just pure color palette. I don't think there really is any much flavoring in my mind that's coming. Oh, 2 golds. Wow, that's so lucky. Watch as I get like 3 skills.
これがあの
What in the French hell is all these turf sparks going off? Why can't I get this when I'm training Haru? This is so ass. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with what I got for now. I might do espresso. I gotta do some of my very extensive, yet my very extensively mild research on, hey, does this VTuber like coffee? I'm not sure if they do like coffee or not. Oh, that's better.
お勉
Or
強タイム
that stuff. I'm not sure if I want to make use espresso
よろしくお願い
or coffee powder. I don't know what the words. Eh.
了解と
Yeah, I am thinking about using a bit of coffee in the pandesal or espresso powder, but I'm not sure if I want to even do that. Squid.
例に
We love a little squid. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, things are going good so far though, I gotta say. For this run. Damn, I had to open my big fat mouth, didn't I? I'm trying to make her for longs. Free-spirited. 6. You know, I'm pretty sure it is just kind of not non-SIBO. I don't know what the word is here, but it's perspective. It's like called perspective something, where it's like you see this number very, very often, but it's just because I'm so laser focused on seeing this one particular number that it's like, oh, it's that number, oh, it's showing up so much, but it's like, I swear, I see like 6, 7, a lot more than usual. And it's kind of funny. I kind of think it's really funny to look at. I kind of like it. It's stupid, and it's really funny. That being said, 6, 7. I'm not sorry. Anyways, yeah. Happy anniversary, Breadman. Thank you, Psyman. Psyman? I don't know why saying Psyman sounds like a... It sounds like a superhero of sorts, but I just can't really put my finger on like what kind of hero would that be. If that would even be a hero. I'm not sure. Weird ass Psyman. Ah, a man that just sighs a lot. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not going to go. I'd rather have the energy. Alright. I need the energy. I forgot. I wasn't full. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. That saves on energy as well. Oh, it's so good. Which one is the energy one? Oh, I can get the energy one. Nice. Oh, more energy? Oh, you're too nice. 6, 7! I see it so often. Get out my head, get out my head, get out my head, get out my head! Alright. I love the energy though, this is nice. Yeah, I can't wait to be done this though, because I will mention the moment we are done here, I think I will send you guys off somewhere. I don't know who I'm gonna send you guys off to, which is what I am currently looking towards right now. Do y'all have any preferences? Cause if not, I'm just sending you to whoever I want. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. What would you lot like to go watch? Like, do you want to watch like games? Okay, here, wait. Let me tell you your options here. Your options of creatures you can go watch that I will send you off to. Persona 5 Royale. Someone currently doing an art stream. Someone that is doing a special event of sorts. I don't know what it is, but they are doing something special, and it is an event of sorts. So that is another thing I can send you a lot to. I need the pink one. There is no pink one this turn. Fuck. Ooh, wait, that's good. Is there someone playing something called Saga Frontier something with an R? Damn, that sucks. Yeah, we roll. Yeah, we don't roll the bad one though. Yeah! More power, more power. Oh, I just realized I've had the other music being overlapped here. My apologies. I'm sorry about that. Kinda. A little bit, maybe, not really. So you're listening to two songs. You're listening to Uma Musume background music, and you're also listening to whatever music was also playing. Kinda sorry, but also no one told me about that, so I don't feel terribly upset. A little bit. Maybe. A lot of bit, but I'm gonna act like it. I'm gonna act like I don't worry about it, because I'm not worried about it at all. Right. Yes. Okay, anyways.
注目の一番人気
This is actually a fairly good nature, though. This is a very nice nature. For now. Until I give her, like, 5 debuff skills. But this is a nice nature so far. Happy anniversary, hope you're doing well. I am doing grand. I cannot complain. Thank you very much. If anything, I can only complain about these stat rolls. Boy, do they suck. Do I let Nice Natty go for the triple crown? Let me see. No. No. Full tilt, that's dirt. Guess that one. Oh, hell yes, Squid, let's go. Do I go for stats? Oh, no, I go for this. You don't need the triple crown, Nice Nature, I'm sorry. Alright. Power and wit. Oh, that's perfect, a perfect 24, but no. I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get any of that. That's not. Alright. Considering that this is back-to-back racing too. No, thank you for the many things. Thank you. Alright. Alright. No one's responded yet. I'm gonna try and figure out here where I'm gonna send you guys off to. I can send you guys to one of 3 people. Well, maybe not Zuzu, because we did raid her, I don't know when, but we raided her the other day. I haven't raided Goosty in a while. But I also haven't raided Liar in a while, too. There's also another VTuber, Cthulhu, but she's playing Arknights. You guys like Arknights? We got to raid into... No, that's really it. Those are all the tubers I'm willing to go raid into, at least. Ooh, nice. 6%. Yay. Fridge. Yeah, I'm so tired. I need something. She needs to go sleep. Ooh, that's good. That's good. This is where I start spying and buying and getting this and that, and this and that. Oh, I'm out of money. I'm broke. No, wait, that actually really synergizes well with her thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna focus on a nasty nature. She doesn't need to be mean. Petals the Metal's good. That's good. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go. This is an intense, nice nature. And this is a very nice nature. Well, not very nice, but this is a nice nature. It's not a nasty nature, which is important. I should probably do some runs in Unity Cup at some point, just because... Oh, gee, this sucks. Alright, I need to see how I can get lucky. I need a pink or a yellow. Man, that just suck. Okay. Don't feel like risking. Because I know that the moment I would do the thing, I wouldn't get the thing. Okay. Goosty or Liar? Goosty or Liar? Who do I want to go raid into? Alright, which one gives more stat points? That is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30, 60. This is... Okay, this is more.
やるなら全力で来い。
そこそこ頑張っ
Oh, we like a bit of extra speed. I need to spend all those blues. I need to spend all the blue. Fudge, I can't spend all the blue. Please, give me blue things. Fuck you. Alright, let's go watch Nice Nature. Is there any other skill I want? Not really. Okay, cool. And we'll watch this race. We'll watch this race, and then we will raid into... Maybe Liar. I think they're playing Clue?
そこで見ててね
Yeah, you guys can watch the race. I'm gonna try and see who to raid into. Oh dear god, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, back. We might late. We might raid into live.
1馬身離れてナイスネイチャー、そして外目をつきましては中山フェスタ、1馬身離れて7番外を通りましてゼンドロブロイ、向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ10馬身、順位を振り返っていきます。依然先頭は
I know there is a YouTuber that is just playing
3番、さらには名将怒涛、すぐに続いてダイヤスカーレット、その
Anime
外並んで
Flareon.
八重の無敵、
Maybe, why
少し
not?
離れてハッピーミーク、さらに内から8番その外並んでナイスネイチャー、すぐに続いて中山フェスタ、そして内目をつきましては7番、さらに内から12番外を回って13番、内には2番少し後ろからゼンドロブロイ、それを見るように6番、後方2番手に4番。
Yeah, they're playing Uma Musume, so I will send you guys off to this new friend as we are done.
見るだけじゃね
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが。
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
内から
Oh wow, look at her go! Whoa, that burst of speed!
ここで抜け出した。勝負は
Go girl!
持ち越された。まだ差が。ここから先頭トライを当ててくるのか。
Better get some distance, yeah! Oh my god, look at her go!
ナイスネイチャー、中山フェスタ。食い下がる。200を通過。これは
Yeah, no, she's good, she's good.
ナイスネイチャー。足色は衰えない。ナイスネイチャー。
Oh, I think that might be distance, maybe. Did Nice Nature get... Oh no, 8 legs. Not distance, but pretty damn fast, if I do say so myself. Okay, Well, I believe that will be all for today's stream, lads. Yeah, we are going to be ending today's stream right after I just get some last minute skills here. But yeah, we're done for today's stream. I will be sending you guys off to a new friend. Their name is Anime Flareon, and they are playing a Seiyun Skyrun. So I'll send you guys over to her. Make sure you go love, send support, all this and that. Do what you lot do best and just go sit there and watch, yeah? Oh my god, those are so ass. Oh my god, wait. Those are so bad. Okay, to be fair, I didn't really do many races, but that sucks. That sucks so much. That's so funny. Alright. Okay, that's better. It's okay. I'd rather have that one, I guess. Anyways. Oh, this is my best nature! Yes, that is a very nice nature. Yes. Awesome, close. But, anyways. I think that will be enough for today's stream. We will be maybe baking tomorrow. I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I would like to do some baking tomorrow, though I'm not really sure. No, baking. I would like to do some baking, but I don't really know. We are going to work that out when I find that out. I don't know. I'll find that out when I find it out. When it's I'm sending you guys over to Anime Flareon now. Thank you all for tuning in today. I hope for you to probably come in tomorrow. We're gonna actually do real baking then. So thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening. And I'm going to take a few seconds here to see if I can find anyone to go raid into on YouTube side. And I'll send you to Rhea. Alright, okay, thank you all. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. So, Otsukichi, everyone, and ciao. Bye-bye.